All right, tonight, in fact, we're 8 hours, 27 minutes, and 8 seconds away until the historic Bakersfield Fox Theater will be showing Kern Oil, a new documentary film right here in Kern County. Premieres at a red carpet event at the Fox, celebrating the people, history, and tough questions surrounding our local oil industry. Joining us to tell us more about it is Ricky Bird, the director of Kern Oil documentary. Ricky, thanks for coming on. You've been on Eyewitness News several times talking about films you've done, but you and I were just talking moments ago that this is a process that's been taking you over 2 years to make this documentary.
Yeah, it's taken us 2 years, 50, we almost have 50 interviews from, people in the field to government officials to CEOs of big oil companies here locally. So it's been a process for sure.
What inspired you to make this film? How did you get started with it?
So basically, I was in 2022. My dad, who also worked in the oil fields, he took his life due to lack of work and basically just not having the means to get ahead. You know, he was in a lot of debt and couldn't find any work. So after he passed away, I had decided that it's a story that's getting too common here and locally in Kern County, that people are suffering from, not being able to find any work. So I decided to try to get the story out from, because I also work in the oil fields, and I just wanted to get the story out and tell people how much regulations really affect our lives and that we still use a lot of oil. So I'd rather, us keep people employed here in Kern County than import it from overseas.
Oh, completely. Especially now, the latest refinery that just has left California. Now there's like 10 left in California. And so there's been a lot of job loss in Bakersfield specifically because of some of this stuff. What have you found has been like when you're digging into this? You start because of the loss of your dad, which we are sad to hear. But did you learn any misconceptions about maybe in this documentary? You had some preconceived ideas?
Yeah, I actually learned a lot about the processes and how much, even though we act like we're not using that much oil, we still use a lot of oil. So, through the interviews and talking to people and, just getting down to the nitty gritty with some folks about the processes and, all the different things that we do in California. And I learned myself that, in Kern County, we have the cleanest, safest barrel of oil produced here in our county. So that's something I think we should be proud about. And, something that, again, we wouldn't even be able to do this interview right now without, oil and petroleum products. And I think people forget that. And, I think there's a misconception that, oil is just this really terrible, toxic thing, but it actually, there are benefits to it, and we do use it every single day. And this county was built on producing oil, and there's plenty of oil left in the ground for us to get and consume. And yeah, it's been a process, but again, I've learned a lot, and I wish I could, have every interview at the fullest in the documentary, but it's
Let me ask you about
it's
that.
a process.
The interviews that you did with these people, people have a chance to go see this movie, by the way, tonight, still at the Fox Theater. Was there a story that maybe stood out to you, somebody that we should be looking forward to into this documentary?
I think the biggest one is how much oil that we actually consume. So that is something that I didn't realize how much we consume, and this is just like refined in the state. We use 1.8 million barrels a day, and that's not including our phones and all these other things that are made out of oil and petroleum products. So that to me was mind blowing. I couldn't believe that we use that much just in the state alone.
Well, it's the driving force. It has been the driving force for Bakersfield for years, that and agriculture. As people have a chance to see this, it's going to air tonight, but is there any chance that we'll be able to see this down the road? How else will we be able to watch it?
So we're working on getting it on streaming, and then we're going to be talking about doing a premiere, hopefully in Taft as well, because they've been really affected over there. get the word out in Taft. And then I'm working on trying to get a screening in Sacramento. So we're trying to raise the money to do that. So we're looking to get the funds because it's expensive, but there's a theater right a mile away from the governor's office. So we'd like to show the film there and hopefully invite him to see it. And, you know, this is really the voices of the people in the oil industry in Kern County. So I think it's important for everybody to see it.
Do you think that the oil industry has a chance of coming back to Bakersfield? I know they opened up some new permits, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will come back.
I think it will. I think that, you know, the demand's still there. They still need and use oil. And, you know, I think once people see how devastating it is, you know, we're getting oil right now from the rainforest. They're chopping down the rainforest to get oil when we can produce it right here. So I think once people actually see how devastating and how, you know, how bad it is for us going overseas, and, you know, there's no environmental regulations. They're polluting and doing all these things, flaring and things that have been illegal in California for a very, very long time. You know, I think people will realize, and, you know, again, we're still using a lot of oil. So I think once people understand that, you know, I think, you know, it'll hopefully open up things here in the county.
Well, there's still a chance to get tickets. I'm on your website at kernoilmovie.com. You have 8 hours, 20 minutes, and 44 seconds to get the tickets. Not quite sold out yet. I know a couple people are already there. Going to be coming to this thing tonight. They're excited about it. But you can get tickets at kernoilmovie.com, or you can go to the Fox Theater, correct?
Yes, yeah, they'll be available in the Fox Theater. You can come up and get them at the door as well.
All right. Red carpet premiere at 6, 7 o'clock is the showtime. I hope for great success for this. And I want to watch it on, I hope it's Amazon, Disney Plus, Netflix, whatever streaming, HBO, whatever it's got.
Yeah.
Paramount. Try Paramount because they got Landman, so it's going to be, it would coincide. I'm just going to help you out on that one.
Yeah.
Ricky, thank you so much.
Well, you can come over anytime and watch it, Aaron. No big deal.
Hey, I love to be there, man. By the way, we have worked together in the video store movie. That's pretty fun. All right, hey, Ricky.
We'll be playing that trailer, too.
Oh, really?
At the premiere. Yeah. So you'll
Everybody
be on the big screen.
should go then. You're going to see a great trailer tonight.
Yeah.
Ricky, thanks, man.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Murcia with Eyewitness News Bakersfield Now on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel where we have tons of great content to choose from. While you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right there. That way you can stay up to date on all the things related within Kern County. Thanks for watching.